Hello guys, namaste. Welcome to the talk show Talk with Gulshan Bafna. Today we have an youngest entrepreneur that I have ever known. Welcome A.S.Kumar sir.
Happy morning or happy evening, depends on all the parts of the world.
I'll give you a small brief about him. He is a chartered accountant and eminent equity and project consultant with a 30 years of experience, more than my age, precise. And he's known for his investment banking and stockbroker. He also runs a multi-vertical companies. He counsels people who under stress and guides them to make a right decision and effective choices by creating a positive impact in their lives. If you see his qualifications, he has done his BCom from Loyola with gold medalist all 3 years. He has completed CA at 21 years. And he has been topped last 8 years in All India ranking with Kotak securities. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you for inviting me to talk. Before we even get going with this one, I have a great, starting point to my life to be positive in everything that I learned from none other than Jesus. Because at the age of 18, when I went for a Christmas celebration, I saw Jesus in the cross. But everybody saw the cross, but I saw the plus sign. Being an accounting student and math student, I saw even in death, he was positive. That became my iconic moment in my life. That plus sign of Jesus is still today, is my driving force. Even in death, somebody can be positive. That is a lesson for life for me. That's why when I went to CA Institute, they said, Jesus never fails, ask him to appear for CA. I said, I will finish before 21. At 18, I started. At 21, I finished my CA. All 3 years, evening college, BCom, gold medalist every year. But took so seriously that 3 years, I cracked my CA at the age of 21 and had a head start in my business. Thank you.
Great inspiration, sir. So I'll just tell you what is my talk show about. We'll have a 4 to 5 questions. After that, we will have a rapid fire round where the rapid fire round will be 1 or 2 words, not more than that. So are you ready for the talk show, sir?
Yes, now ready. You are ready?
I'm
ready.
Very much excited. What made you choose the CA as your career, sir?
See, I just said that I am a 21 year CA and all that. Just rewind back. 10th standard, I was the last rank or last mark in public exam. I just passed, scraped through.
Okay.
I just thought during the 10th leave, when I finished my exams and all that, what is that I'm going to look forward in life? Something told me that I'm in not the right subject which I love. And I went and asked my parents, what is that they will teach me from the ABCD in 11th? And they said there's something called commerce and science in the year 1981.
Okay.
And I said, I want that. And believe it or not, the first monthly test paper, July 23rd, 1981, I got the first mark in the class and everybody clapped for me. That drove me, was an inspiration. That day, that clap, whatever everybody made, they said third mark, second mark, first mark CA A.S.Kumar, 93 out of 100. And I still have the question paper, answer paper with me. That was a driving force that I am made for commerce. Okay. In commerce, I have to do something topper. CA became a choice. Okay, I mean, I'm trying to keep that short because I don't know how much Gulshan wants. I can go on. Okay, one incident I think should tell these viewers. 11th standard to 12th standard, the summer vacation. Everybody would have done something different, but I did something different. Okay. That made me what I am today. This is a story which has to be understood properly. Something told me that summer vacation is going to be my turning point. Then I took a job of editing the mistakes in the R.L. Gupta book, 505 pages. I said, I will go through every line of the book and correct mistakes. I literally did an audit of the book and found out 550 mistakes. Typed out in a paper, in a machine typed out. Okay. Sent to the book publisher, and got a 500 rupees prize
Okay.
and a letter. That was the turning point to become a chartered today. Today, give me a paper, I'll find mistake in seconds.
At the age of 10th standard, 11th standard, I think so. It should be a very good, very big task. And the viewers who have been seeing should motivate them to do what they want to do in the future. The next question is, how many companies have you transformed from loss or manipulation or such internal politics that have come to your firm and you have transformed them completely different and they are making very big and they are very grateful to you?
See, in the last 30 years, I should have met a lack of customers. I don't have a record, a lack of entrepreneurs. I believe that every entrepreneur has to be guided properly, because what I cannot do, he can do. He can give employment in hundreds of people. So I need to first say salute to the entrepreneurs who are starting doing business, giving job to people, all that. Even though I'm an entrepreneur, but at a very different professional level, not as a factory level or a enterprise level. So I should feel that they have to be guided. More so, I need to work on the thinking skill of the entrepreneur, not the doing skill. Doing, he will be the best person. I should not do. I should be able to transform his thinking. To be very precise to the question, I can remember many companies which have either listened to me or not listened to me, and what is the consequence of it. I can give you one example. Was when I was after 2 years of 3 years of my finishing my CA, I told one of the entrepreneur, please let's sell this company to this company. And they are giving you 40 rupees per share. Let's take it. And they are also giving 5 years salary, everything as whatever purpose it's. And the buyer was Hindustan Lever of that company. And the promoter was so attached to his company, he did not sell. The consequence was, in 3 years' time, the company was not even saleable at 1 rupee per share.
Okay.
And after that, that promoter has kept me in his board. He has kept me as an advisor. He doesn't do anything without my advice. Recently, I can remember one company which was not doing that well. I took one decision on a particular say and went and told the promoter that there has to be change in this. Will you agree for the change? Then I'm supporting. You will transform yourself. I said, you are 3 directors in the company, 3 decision makers. From now, can you have 2 people? 2 of the 3 should go on a sabbatical for 1 year.
Okay.
And the company, you decide who is that. But if you give me only one decision maker, I'll transform the company. And they obeyed it. The company is now a 100 crore company.
That's a very good. So I got to learn that you should not mix your emotion with decision making. The decision making is completely separate.
Absolutely. I am when I sit and decision making, I do not know whether the opposite is Ambani or ordinary person. I go ahead and I tell them whether they like me or not. I don't know. I need to do justice to the chair, whatever I sit in. For me, justice to the chair which I sit, I do not even see the other side. I might lose a lot of clients because I'm at times very hard in my opinions. But I know my decisions will succeed. And I have, in fact, I wrote a 2-page letter to a client to drop. Either you listen to me or drop me out of as a consultant of your company. I am rather ready to lose that 15-20 lakhs of per annum money, which is not giving me peace. Okay. So in fact, after 2 years, that company's newspaper it came that the MD of the company went and complained about the CFO that they have looted their company. This is what I was saying to that company at that time. They did not listen to me. So I have enough records today to stand by my word.
The next question is the top 3 secrets or the experience that which transformed your life or the career life.
Okay. See, there are certain formulas I keep very, very simple. I will tell you one formula which anybody here will be able to understand and apply. Whether they can understand, but whether they apply in the right time is a matter of choice. I'm not going to. But very simple formula. And this has made me very successful. For when there is no solution, there is no problem. When there is one solution, there is no problem. When there are more than one solution, only problem exists. So no problem can exist on its own. When there are more than one solution, only problem exists. So if anybody is thinking about I have a problem, are they able to write two solutions in hand? If they are not able to write two solutions, either they are able to write only one solution or no solution, then there is no problem. So first, create the number of solutions if you have a problem, if you think there's a problem. For this, I will tell you very important. In 9th standard, 10th standard, you will say axioms will not be proved. Theorems only proved. Yes. Axioms have to be accepted. No solution, no problem is an axiom. One solution, no problem is an axiom. Two solutions as a problem is a theorem. Theorem only can be proved. Axioms cannot be proved. So this formula is my first success formula. If I ever, the second formula is, at any time, my decision should not be thinking about what will I get. It should be what the other side who has come for a solution, or who is my client. This principle of putting others ahead of my benefit has made me completely successful. This is at no time. And third one is, what if I believe something? My team has to be made to believe. Then only the organization can run. So in fact, a lot of my people, if you talk to them, they talk my language. Not that they are born. They talk the same words. They use the same methodology. None of my team, even if one person talks differently and comes to know, I work on whether it is a mistake of error of judgment or attitude mistake. Error of judgment can be altered. Attitude mistake has to be immediately corrected, otherwise removed. The rule is, I have to keep creating, continuing, cancelling all my ideas. Create new ideas, continue the good ideas, cancel the bad ideas. This is the success. CCC is a success formula for me. For which, at the end, profitable, peaceful, profitable progress is the formula. Don't change the order. Peaceful, profitable, progress. A lot of people put the profit and then peace second. That's why the life becomes profitable. They earn a lot and spend in Vijay Hospital, Apollo hospitals.
Okay.
Or in unwanted places. So peaceful, profitable progress is a triple P successful formula. Create, continue, cancel is a successful formula. At any time, if you keep all this decision-making process, putting the others ahead of yourself, and training your team members think like you, if you are convinced you are right, excellent way to succeed. These are the three methods which I think, three principles I got it right.
I hope the viewers who are in the next generation who are seeing this, if they apply even a simple formula, that is peace with profit, which gives an humongous progress, they will flourish a lot. Thank you much. Thank you for that, Triple P, sir. You have been topper in CA. You have been gold medalist in commerce and economics. So what made you to pull into the stock market, which is completely two different fields that you have gone into, and you have flourished there also? So I just want to know the secret. What made you to get into stock market?
Okay, one very important, I'll say for and against, both I'll share with you. When I was in when I was working in Amaravati Chemicals as CFO, the statutory auditor was Brahmaya and Company, Mr. P.S.Kumar. My name, A.S.Kumar, okay. P.S.Kumar. He's a very famous person. The P.S.Kumar saw in few of my conversations that I have knowledge in stocks much. He is a stock investor, and he found, he kept on selling, you have the right attitude for stock analyst, stock analyst. Then that inspired me to look at stock. Okay, one. Two, that time, today is different. That time, when I was in, I looked at people using CA as a broker level. That
Okay.
may be against CA to practice.
Okay.
Today it's different. Today it's a beautiful scenario. CAs are not necessary. They don't do that now. At least to my knowledge, you can live a chartered account life without doing that. So I was in favor of a stockbroker because A.S.Kumar pushed me in. And today I can at any time practice as a chartered accountant or a consultant as a chartered accountant because the atmosphere has changed beautifully.
Nice.
I'm honest in my words.
Yeah,
I don't want to
whatever. Thank you. So that the younger generation, our life can learn more from your experience to have to gain your 30 years experience in a short time. So I'm from a Marwadi community. In Marwadi community, stockbroker means gambling. They say, don't go and gamble in stock market. That is not for us. Just invest in IPO and get it out. Is it so? Is it why? Is it true that it's called gambling? If it's not, why? Why is it being called like that?
Okay. For me, I play rummy a lot. I do not play rummy with money. That's the only difference. I play rummy and I'm passionate about rummy playing because I felt that people who saw playing rummy, if I say rummy, they'll say I play with money. They think I play with money, and they say I'm betting. Okay, and later on, luckily, cricket also proved that betting is possible. So far, I understand even the gambling can happen anywhere. Like for example, whether two people can bet whether I'm going to open the bet or keep the pen down. Whether exactly. You can bet and make money out of it.
Correct.
So betting is an attitude, not necessary. It's a habit. It's an addict. Okay. You will bet everywhere. Once you know how to bet in a card game or bet in anywhere in life, you will bet anywhere and you will gamble it. Okay. So it's a question of attitude. It's a question of your way you are brought up. Stock market is not a gambling game. If you consider living is a gambling, stock market is also gambling. Okay. Everything is a gambling. At the end of it, there is a lot of, I'll tell you, when you buy a stock, the stock net worth that go up, you have somebody who bought at this level makes money because he has made profit. You will make this money. The net worth of the country goes up. The economy goes up. Okay. And everybody will make money. In that process, when it falls, somebody will lose money.
Right.
Okay. Somebody will lose money. This is first accept stock market is needed or not in this country. If the stock market is needed in this country for the industrial growth, you would have not had Reliance, you would have not Tata, or you would have not growth of this size. You cannot. Stock market is one of the investment like gold investment or any other investments.
Okay.
I can remember vividly a share which was bought by a lot of my clients at 17 rupees, went on to become 1,500 rupees in next 2 years' time, and still is at 1,500 rupees or 2,000 rupees level.
Okay.
So that means I have enough of proof that it's a proper investment avenue.
So it's all a number game.
If you have 1 minute, if you have anybody has an idea that it's going to be a gambling, please don't enter. First change the idea and come. Otherwise, be with the idea and be away. Don't spoil the market.
Okay. I hope the viewers have got a very clear mind. Viewers, in the sense, particularly from the Marwadi or Jain community, whose forefather thinks that it is gambling, should clear this attitude mind to enter into it.
By the way, I should tell you, happy Mahavir Jayanti. Today we are talking on a Mahavir Jayanti day. So
thank you,
Jain
community, the same, sir.
Jivo, live and let live.
Jio or Jinedo. Thank you. What are the 3 tips for the younger generation, particularly on stock market? What would you give them tips on stock market?
Okay. First, understand: are you an aggressive or a defensive or a medium person? What is your character? Go by your character. Do not change your character for stock market. You change your character otherwise and come to stock market, or be with your character, be in the share. So somebody don't try to write an exam paper copying somebody because each question paper is different.
Okay.
Even in stock market, like this, somebody does 100 Surya Namaskaram. You cannot do immediately.
Correct.
So, first study your nature. Who are you? What is your character? If you are an aggressive person and you have a backup of investments, whatever money you are putting into this market, you should not need for 5 years at least. Then only you put it in the minimum 3 years, maximum 5 years.
Okay.
If that has to be the first rule. Otherwise, if you are a short-term trader, you should be ready to accept loss.
Okay.
In a long term, 3 years, 90% probability you will make money.
Okay.
In a 5 years term, 99% probability you will make money.
Okay.
Okay. And very important, we are talking on 6th April 2020, when the market has 1/3 it has become, or in some case it has 50% has fallen. That means from here, after 5 years, you will hear stories of what you call rag to riches stories through stock market. Okay. Are you one? Choose yourself. So, are you one to tell a story about your success? Say you will tell after 3-5 years in an interview saying that 6th April I decided that I will study and do a proper analysis and invest. I invested in such company and this became a blockbuster. Today I have 500 crores, 1,000 crores money because of that decision. You will tell that story. That is 1 out of 100 is going to tell the story. Are you the one person? Decide yourself.
I hope people will start thinking and start analyzing on what companies they want to invest and what they want to do. I'm sure many people who would be the verge of becoming 1 out of 100. Thank you, sir. As now the questions are getting over, let's enter into a rapid fire round. So let's enter the rapid fire round, sir. Let's keep the answer to 1 or 2, 3 words. Now, if I ask you to select between CA and stock market, what will it be?
Stock market.
As I told in bio, you have undertaken many schools under your guidance. Do you have any goal on that? Like how many more children you want to undertake them and make them life count?
I have to keep one sentence. I'll make it one sentence. Every day morning, as a policy, I tell myself, today I have touched many more lives. So my life should be in my life, whom or whatever they have to write. He touched many lives. That's my principle. So I don't keep numbers. I work on as many lives as possible.
If not CA, what would have been your career?
Doctor. I wanted to serve. If I were a good student in science and biology, I know drawn well, I would have become a doctor.
Anyways, you are doing the service now, sir. Being a doctor, now you are making with peace, profit and progress, then you are saving that profit in a good end. So indeed, you have become a doctor. 3 tips to youth to choose a career where they can make money with peace.
Before that, I need to add one. I used this opportunity because I thought 3 things the youth should not allow anybody to take decisions, and they should own the decision before even taking that question. 1, which studies what study they should do. Final decision should be with the youth. What area of work, business, employment should do, they should take decision. They cannot hand over the decision to anybody. Whom to marry, they should not hand over the decision. These 3 are my ultimate rules for anybody. Don't tell me I have taken this course because my parents told, or uncle told, or auntie told. I have joined this company, or I did this business because somebody told, or I married somebody because somebody told. I will not accept that. You are a coward. You have to take decisions on your own. Okay. Now coming to your question. Repeat your question, please.
You have answered the question, sir. That is what I have asked. 3 tips for their career. So you have answered the question. Thank you. The final one is your secret to success in life.
I have 2 sentences again, which is secret to sir. Love all the time. That is, my smile or loving at thought level will be always without differentiation. Love all, serve all. Help ever, hurt never. these two proverbs I write in my heart. At every thought level, if I sometimes go against this, I correct on introspection, correct it back. Love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. Never miss this opportunity to do that.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasant interviewing you, and hope the youth will take it this, and there'll be many success stories in the years to come. Thank you so much for participating in this.
From me is thank you for this opportunity. I have done a lot of school workshops, college workshops, company workshops. I like first time I'm doing a online this one recording or whatever. My name is A.S.Kumar. Attitude, skill, knowledge. If you have right attitude, skill and knowledge can be outsourced. If you don't have the right attitude, skill, you having hundreds of skill and hundreds of knowledge is based. It's a dangerous. Without right attitude, skill and knowledge is a dangerous in you. So develop the right attitude. Ask. You can ask me anything. It will be given. Ask, it will be given. My name is Ask. Thank you.
You will have his contact details, email ID, everything in the description below. You can reach to him at any level. All his social media handles will be put in there. Thank you so much for being part of the interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you all. Love you all.
This is a talk show with Talk with Gulshan Bafna.